and our people generally aren't sure about their incomes. So the trend will be that people are worried that they won't get paid. So some of them, most of them are just waiting to see what will happen.
What about, do you know anything about prices for apartments now? Is anything changing?
In the wake of COVID-19 pandemic and the crisis that we are facing, what's happening with real estate and what's happening with prices? Prices in Lviv are going up, but slowly, about 50 cents right now for basic groceries, but we expect this to go up as the production slows. When we look at booking for middle of May, there's a lot of property available and also Airbnb. You can see all the options. Regarding real estate prices, I will ask Rostyslav, real estate agent, who works with foreigners, and he will give his expert opinion about renting apartments right now during COVID-19 pandemic and also purchasing apartments. COVID-19 pandemic is not the only crisis we have. Ukraine is constantly hit by crises, by war, by financial crisis several years back. So this video will be useful for you in the future just to understand the picture. So let's talk to Rostyslav.
Hello, Verena.
Hi, Rostyslav. How is your quarantine?
My quarantine is nice. Today I had two more viewings of apartments.
Wow.
So even now I'm working to provide my clients with the best possible, because now for most of people it's kind of dark, shady time where people aren't sure. But well, for some people it's time for opportunity to find some nice deals. So my name is Rostyslav. I do rent, but I have many people who I collaborating with, and I do search for some people who are looking to buy properties in Lviv. Let's move this way, from general to more specific things. From general, now Ukraine, and together with Lviv, we have no tourists because our border is blocked. We experienced the outbreak of Covid-19. And our people generally aren't sure about their incomes. So all this also shows in the demand to real estate, which is currently pretty low. Let me start from new buildings and buying of apartments. Each day I'm trying to read news, to be updated with the current situation, to advise my clients the best deals possible. One article is significant because it shows what people in Kyiv do, the biggest developers of real estate, of new buildings, of new projects. What do they do now during this outbreak? Because they have many projects, many buildings that they are supposed to finish, and their actions are significant because they show what will happen in other big cities like Lviv. Let's say Kyiv missed wood. It's a huge company that's already in the market for 60 years, and it has like 30-40 projects for now. There is also Integral Boot, Perfect Group, Saga Development. So it's the biggest real estate developers in Kyiv. So they are not worried. They say we will be fine because we have huge resources, because we have people who believe in us. Instead, smaller developers will have huge problems because their resources are smaller, and people are worried that they won't finish their projects because they do need a flow of income to build all the projects they want. Biggest developers, they are thinking to change focus from showings of buildings to online. It's about photo shooting of the site. It's about Instagram. It's about video showing of properties. It's also about their web pages and the general view that they are keeping the posture, that they are doing fine, so people shouldn't worry and buy their properties. Some developers offered that people could buy for the exchange rate that was present before the crisis started, which is 25.5 hryvnias per dollar. Now it's 27 and 8. You can buy $1. They also provide people who do want to see apartments with sanitizers, with masks, and also conduct video showings. It's also true about Lviv. So the trend will be that people are worried that they won't get paid. So some of them, most of them are just waiting to see what will happen, how long the outbreak will take, and what happens during the outbreak. Because and in general, the longer it continues, the worse results will be, because the developers' resources aren't limited, as well as people's resources. So let's see what happens. Nobody can predict what happens. So now we do have people who will use this opportunity to buy some very nice places for great prices. Because now, if this continues for some months, like 2 months, 3 months, there will be people who will have some debt and they will want to get rid of their properties. And it will be a very nice opportunity for investors. And if you can't go to Ukraine, you can get your attorney the power of attorney. It means that he can buy on your behalf. And you can do it pretty much from sitting from your home. You just need to do some initial steps to make it happen. But you'd better talk with your attorney about this, how to do it. The market of Lviv is very attractive for investors because it's very close to Europe. And it's Western city. It has nice architecture. There's like 1 million people. Just stay updated with the current situation and use opportunities when they present itself.
And so I just want to say that it's, I think, 2+ hours flight to England. So this shows that Lviv is really in the heart of Europe geographically, and it's convenient to be like your home quarters for you, where you can fly from Lviv and to do your business. And also you said that the sale of apartment is really low now, right? You told me.
Yeah. Now people just simply not sure what will happen, especially if we're talking about new buildings, because, well, they are a bit. People aren't sure because, firstly, their own income, because they may need to do some financing options. They need to consider about it. They're not sure about our currency. They're not sure about their incomes, and they are not sure about the developers itself, because it could be postponed, and again and if it postponed, it depends on their purpose, if they want to live there or they want to rent it. So they are not sure how what the calculation will be.
What about, do you know anything about prices for apartments now? Is anything changing?
About the prices, it's not really changing. If you're talking about second market, people are more willing to negotiate, to postpone payments, to maybe to decrease it. But what you see on real estate pages, it's like there's not so much changes if you're talking about buying. If you're talking about rent, some offer discounts during the quarantine. Discounts, I mean, like decreasing price rent to 2, 3, 4, even 4,000, depending how much it is. Let's say apartment was 10,000, now it's like 6,000. If you're talking about Lviv, with this market I am familiar the most. We have the crash of tourist business, such as short-term rental, the so-called Airbnb's apartment. So people just letting go their apartments, and now people in Lviv can experience very huge supply of apartments that are looking very nice and which are cheap, like 5, 6, 7,000, even 7,000 for two separated rooms in the old city of Lviv. In very nice looking inside, very good condition, and so it's unbelievable. And now it offers opportunities for people who have some money now, who have some stable source of income, like clients who I help now, who are looking in the old city, and we were able to wrap up few very nice deals by now. And it's also true to me, because now I live in a very nice apartment that I took like few days ago, and I really enjoy it. It's like right next to the opera house, it's 2 rooms, and
Wow.
I pay significantly less than I was supposed to. And there is also one more very nice bonus, that it has an inner yard, very nice inner yard, and you can access it only if you have the intercom pin. Yes, so people walk here, dogs and so on, and so it's very, very nice to have it. And now the limitation we have that you can go out if you wear a mask.
Yeah, only upon necessity. So having an inner courtyard for you, it must be very nice just to have more space. Here, there's a video about strict quarantine in Lviv. You can click above to see it.
Yeah, so and Irina did a great job explaining the situation there. We have to stay at home most of the time. Some people have depression, but there are other people who are looking for some opportunities. So it's always like this. And I suggest to people who view this channel to look for opportunities, to think about what they will do after the outbreak, what they can do now to prepare for this. I see huge potential in online, in doing things online. So it's my suggestion to people who see it. And the recent clients were from Egypt. They found apartment very close to the Powder Tower, if you know where it is. So it's a very great loft, very special apartment.
So you can contact Rostyslav to help you find your apartment when you arrive to Lviv.
The apartment of your dreams.
You can write questions in the comments below. Rostyslav is very well known in international foreigners expat circles, and if you know him, to support him, please comment or like this video, and please subscribe. I hope that you will come to Lviv soon and will have amazing apartments, and you will see some investment opportunities in Ukraine.